Okay, so I got these buckets. This is how we're going to feed the chickens. I have these buckets here. I got them from grocery store's bakery. Any bakery will probably give them to you for free. I got these for free. They came with lids. And the idea is that these buckets, I'll put this pipe, I can't remember how thick this pipe is, but you can kind of see it's not that big, but it's big enough. I'm going to actually put this pipe in the bottom of this bucket. So it'll be like this, and then I'll put this on, and then I'll have another pipe going right here. And that's the pipe that I'll put the holes in, and the chickens will eat out of that pipe. And then I'll cap the pipe with this cap. So, but yeah, any bakery will give you these buckets for free, probably if you just call them or ask them. And it's going to be a big help. So I'm actually going to take this bucket here, and I'm going to take this bucket, and I'm actually going to cut this bucket up, because what I want to do is, as I have this pipe, as this pipe goes through this bucket, bottom of this bucket, I'm going to want to funnel all the feed into this pipe. And so let me cut this bucket up real fast, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. I cut the other bucket. I cut it so I only took the sides out. So I took the bottom and the top part off so I can start to build a funnel, right? So that's kind of the idea. I'll have the bucket, and I'll put a little funnel in. You can see it. I don't know how much shadow there is there, but let me show you. So I'll build this funnel thing that'll go. So if I build this funnel, if I can, geez. See how I have this little funnel now? What I'll do is I'll actually end up sticking that into the pipe, so I don't have any feed that gets stuck in the bottom of the pipe, because if I just put this in the pipe, or in the bucket, if I just put this pipe in the bucket, then there would always be feed that just kind of gets stuck in the bucket and never makes it into the pipe. So that's why I'm going to put a funnel in it. And so let me install the funnel. I'm going to cut a hole out at the bottom right here. I got to trace it and cut it so it'll fit well. And let me do that, and then we'll show you the next step that I use. Now that I've cut the hole, I put the pipe in here. You can see how it's kind of snug. So I just I cut it pretty close to exactly how wide it was supposed to be, and it looks like it's pretty good. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. I used one of these. I don't know what you would call it, but this was almost the perfect size, but it wasn't. It was just barely too small. So I used this, drilled the hole, and then I just used a knife and trimmed it up around the edge right here, and then I stuffed the pipe through it, and that's what I have. So now I have my bucket here, and I just cut out another piece of the PVC pipe, and this is kind of how it's going to fit together. It's going to be like that with the end like that, right? And it's going to be in my chicken coop. On this, I'm going to cut the holes. You can sort of see it right now, but I drew a straight line on the pipe. That way I can use a smaller version of this cool tool that I found, and I can just kind of drill holes where I want them. So I'm going to drill the holes, put this together, and then you can see what I have. So I finished the feeding system for the chickens, and I came across a couple problems. This idea didn't really work very well, trying to make a funnel out of another bucket. That was tough, and it just wouldn't bend. So I actually took one of our old cutting sheets, these old plastic sheets, and I made a funnel out of that goes straight into the pipe, and then I'll feed into the area where the chickens can eat. So that's the big change that I had to make there. This is still pretty good just because I can put a lid on it. I'll protect it from the chickens too, so the chickens won't be able to get into this part of the feed. But this is it. I'm going to go install it outside and go from there. So thanks for watching.